Hello, everybody. Welcome to the MC Parks monthly public meeting for the month of July 2024. It's shortly after 9 p.m. Eastern, and today is actually my fellow MC Parks owner Darren's birthday. So happy birthday, Darren, and welcome to the show.
Hi there. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And of course, we're also joined by Josh. How you doing, Josh?
Oh, it's a lovely evening in the summer here, so
There you
doing well.
go. Yep. It's a
Thanks,
lovely
everyone.
evening in the summer here too. It's a nice 85 degrees and incredibly humid, and the sun's been down for an hour. We love to see it.
Okay.
We love to see it indeed. But how are all of you doing in the crowd this evening, our live Discord studio audience? If you want to listen to these meetings live, head on over to our Discord at discord.gg/MCParks, and you can join us every Wednesday. Sorry, the first Wednesday of every month. It's not every. I've been saying every Wednesday for so many years. It's a hard.
It was a tough switch.
It really is. It continues to be a tough switch, but it's the first Wednesday of every month at 9 p.m. Eastern. But we got dozens of folks here with us this evening. Skinny P himself is doing fantastic. Black Belt Medic 5 is doing great. Rias 1 is happy. Slime is good. Kiz's is lovely. Sacred's doing great. Trav Max is good. Ashton's doing good. Docbub's doing good. Lady's doing great. Simpsons Rule 690's doing awesome. Jake
Everyone's
Skywalker's
doing so well
fantastic.
because it's my birthday.
That
and
must be
it's-
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the celebrating.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that people are off of work tomorrow. That's national holiday. No, it's Darren's birthday. That's the real holiday. But
It's crazy that they gave everyone the day after my birthday off to recoup from partying so hard tonight.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And what better way to party than to be here with us on the MC Parks Discord server? How was our June? Did we have a good June on MC Parks? Pride Month, the festivities. What was our favorite part of the Pride Month festivities on MC Parks?
I don't know about anyone else, but those Pride rainbow wands are pretty darn cool.
I do like those rainbow wands. They're pretty neat. Of course, you got that for completing the Pride Ride circuit. You rode a ride that started with P, that started with R, that started with I, that started with D, and started with E. So I hope you all enjoyed that. It's yet another test of the achievement system. We've tested it for you folks a few times in the past few months. We did it with the present hunt in December. We did it with the Run Disney event. We did it on Memorial Day, and we did it once again for the Pride Ride circuit. So we're, what does that mean? What could that mean? Could that mean that we're getting close to a release of all kinds of achievements? Could be indeed. You're just gonna have to wait and find out. But that's not all we did on for the month of June. Several of you purchased Pride stickers and the MC Parks Pride logo t-shirt. You still, of course, can go and buy those. I actually haven't taken the stickers off. I probably will later tonight. But the Pride logo tee, I'm going to keep on there for forever, so feel free to buy those. The Teespring profits aren't much. It's about $10, but those $10 go into the Trevor Project. So that's very good and exciting.
I'll match it.
Hey, there you go. I'll match it too. How about that? So we got $30 for the Trevor Project. All right, go get the Epcot one. You still can. There's still time. And the Pride shirts will stay up there. It's time for me to refresh my MC Park shirts. They've gone through the dryer very many times. Darren and I were hanging out with some folks from the CoasterCon team earlier this weekend, and I think one of them looked at my the lettering is all peeling off of the shirt, and he's like, "Oh, that's a cool texture." What was it that he said? How did he phrase it? It was like, did it come that way? Is it intentional style? I was like, nope, I've just put it through the dryer too many times. So definitely time for me to restock my MC Parks wardrobe. Maybe it's time for you to stock yours
I think most times I see you're in an MC Park shirt, so I guess that speaks to the overall quality that it's lasted for so long.
This is a good point. I do try whenever we're hanging out in a an MC Parks group. I try to wear an MC Parks shirt. And sometimes when I just go to a park, I'll wear an MC Parks shirt. You never know who you're gonna run into. It's a good time. But yeah, go check that out. We also, of course, had some other festivities going on for Pride Month. We had, of course, the wand, but there was also the umbrellas. There were a few other new things too. What else was there?
A bunch of the pre-existing merchandise got refreshed in the new style.
That's what it was. That's what it was. And then, of course, we had the decorations all throughout the parks as well. But that was after Mr. Donald Duck overtook the parks for Donald's 90th birthday. Did we enjoy that little Donald Duck take over? Yeah, that was a fun little thing. All right, cool. Glad you all enjoyed that. You never know. We might have some more small scale events like that popping up into the future. But now, of course, it's July, and the summer has officially begun, and we have a bit of a tradition here on MC Parks during the summer, taking advantage of the fact that folks are around more during the week. Usually we have lots of events on weekends, but during the summer we can do some things during the week as well. And traditionally, there has been a particular day of the week that has gotten more attention from us than others.
Wednesday?
Well, traditionally, you're right, but that's not the one that I'm talking about. What comes after Wednesday? It's Thursday, and Thursday Fun Nights. That's right, Thursday Fun Nights is making a return, and we're sticking with a very summery theme. We're
having some like beach parties.
Yeah. We got some fun, some
Fun
beach
in the sun.
Yeah, some fun under the sun beach island vibes, It's going to be a good time. So there's going to be all kinds of events that we have planned for you folks with this summery beachy theme. There might be a scavenger hunt, and you might be helping some characters find some things around. We might take you all on a foot race through a fun little built-up environment. That might happen. Karaoke, of course, will almost certainly return.
Oh yeah, I
gotta have karaoke. And there's are we supplied with bug spray and sunscreen? That's a very good question, Brooke. We don't have bug spray or sunscreen on MC Parks as it stands today. But you want to know what else? There aren't any bugs to speak of. So,
And it's only a virtual sun unless you're sitting outside on a laptop.
That's true.
And the good news is that it's at night. So even if there was...
Well, that's when the bugs normally come out.
No, I was talking about the sun.
Right, but the bugs also. That's why I think Brooke specified both.
Well, when you're on a beach, the sun is a big issue.
Okay. That's true. But we do have hats. It's all sun hats. So
we do have a lot of sun hats.
But Thursday Fun Nights, be there, be square. Have we announced what the first night is? Have we decided what the first night is yet?
I can tell everyone the day.
Yeah, that's what I meant. What the day of the first night is.
The first day will be July
Thursday.
25th.
Oh.
There you go, July 25th, folks. So mark.
Oh, I was only supposed to say Thursday.
Oh. No, I meant July 25th. That's what I was looking for personally.
I honestly thought Darren was going to go with that joke of just saying Thursday.
I don't know what all these other people were looking for, but it is indeed the 25th is what I was looking for. So there you go. Well, don't worry if you have marching band tomorrow, Parks, because tomorrow is not the first day of Thursday Fun Nights. It's July 25th.
It's going to be pretty late into the night. Well, not late, but like you might be done by then. I'm not sure.
MC
All right.
Parks After Hours.
Okay, sure. But we're towards the end of Thursday Fun Nights for this summer is of course going to be the MC Parks Expo, where
A
we
little
have
shindig.
we've got loads of things planned for you all for the MC Parks Expo, which is running from August 16th to August 18th. We're going to have some panels with MC Parks cast members. We're going to have some fun little presentations about how we do some of the work that we do here at MC Parks. And of course, there's going to be a big old keynote address where we are going to announce some stuff. We're going to give some video progress of things that we have going on, as opposed to just sitting here and giving audio progress about things. And then we might launch some new features and new gameplay things to do also. There's a lot of stuff going on, so you're definitely going to want to come to the MC Parks Expo. I'm excited for it. I hope you are too. It's going to be a good time. Now, I think
There's a copy of the logo we revealed earlier in the month.
Wonderful. All right, so you're gonna wanna go there, and we still haven't revealed what the venue is for the expo.
No, nothing.
All right. Why are you keeping that close to your chest?
I don't know.
Want the people to know.
We want the people to know.
I kind of want the people to know.
We want the people to
know.
Cool. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
All right. Well, this location is something that we're rebuilding on MC Parks.
What's unfortunate? We're ripping this Band-Aid off on my birthday.
Uh-huh.
And this location has like significance to me. It's like you're taking my child away from me. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll get over it.
Well, you can give the announcement if you'd like. You could tell everyone. Would that make it better?
I don't know. I think so. Well, yeah, we'll do it that way.
Okay. You want me to give the backstory and then you can say what it is? All right. Well, this location...
Mia, that's what I said on my birthday. It's crazy.
So this location is something that is a really old build on MC Parks. I would actually dare say that it might be the oldest thing still standing on MC Parks.
It probably is.
And left unchanged. In fact, I remember walking through this very build of this very location on my first day on MC Parks, to give you an idea for how long this thing has stuck around.
This has been around since 2013. I remember Ryan logged on, and I was talking to him. I showed him around, gave him a tour of what I was working on, and it was this location.
It's true. It's very true. No, it's just several years older than Cali River Rapids Simpsons Rule. And also, Cali River Rapids would be a very weird location to host a convention. This location happens to have some convention hosting facilities. Darren, what is it?
So we have been secretly rebuilding, and by we, I mean mostly accident, all of Disney's Contemporary Resort. And so the week of the expo, that location will make its grand debut on MC Parks.
Josh had a shaders picture all ready to go here. Look at that. Did you just take that?
You know what's funny is Josh posted that same picture.
I posted that exact picture in Parks Pictures,
and nobody said anything.
That's funny. All right.
I actually
we told
like
you
3 or 4
guys.
pictures.
Nobody paid attention. Nobody listened to us.
That's really funny.
Hold on, I have something that might be funny.
That picture has more foliage than the current build on the server does.
Well, you're spoiling my funnier thing.
Yeah, Josh, post the comparison photo.
Yeah. It's uploading. I take 2 large photos.
Yeah. The old ones has like notch trees out in front of the Contemporary. Look at that. Look at that.
Even like the shape of the building.
The one on the right is what's there right now. And we posted the one on the left and nobody said anything. And everyone was like, yeah, that's how I remember it.
Well, the inside looks great too. And in the convention center, over off to the side is where we're gonna be having the MC Parks Expo this year. So there you go, Darren. Was that so bad?
You know what, Ryan? All in the name of progress.
There you go.
I think I'll be fine.
There you go. Much like the Carousel of Progress, which debuted at the General Electric Pavilion, which was called Progress Land at the 1964 to 1965 World's Fair. And I bring that up because that was kind of the inspiration for the logo that you folks saw.
Drop
The
it in
one.
again.
There you go. No, I don't think anybody.
In case you forgot.
Yeah, I don't think anybody kind of picked up on that. So that's kind of the graphical stylings that we're going for with this. Shout out to Parker for the logo there. All right, so some stuff to look forward to for next month, and I'm working on a lot of cool things that I think you folks are really gonna like, and is gonna add some new dimensions of how you play MC Parks.
For context, we were just in a meeting with a bunch of the MC Parks team, and Ryan mentioned this thing, and it was the first time that I have heard this thing mentioned outside of just like abstract idea.
That's not true. We talked about it as one of the things that we were doing for the expo a couple months ago.
Yeah, but like, we all just be saying things sometimes.
I guess. No, that was just something I was committing to for the expo.
But I heard, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm like hyped for this.
Yeah, no, I'm hyped for it too. But there you go. All right. I think I'll do the top 10 rides and the top 10 riders for the month, and then we will and then we can do our questions and answers. How does that sound? You'll never guess who didn't set up the the stats for the month. Whoops.
Was it Craig?
It was Craig, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. In 10th place this month, it's the Haunted Mansion in Magic Kingdom with 1,876. 9th place is the Incredicoaster with 1,897. 8th place is Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith with 2,159 rides. 7th place is It's a Small World in Magic Kingdom with 2,217. 6th place is Test Track at Epcot with 2,469. 5th is Living with the Land, which had 2,480 rides this month. The Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover was in 4th with 2,636. Spaceship Earth was in 3rd place with 2,786. Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland was in 2nd with 2,983. And the Silly Symphony Swings were in 1st place this month with 3,412 rides. Moving on to our top 10 riders of the week. It was Mert Derman in 10th with 849. Rat Paws in 9th with 895. Simpsons Rule 690 in 8th with 915. Minelity in 7th with 1,140. Nikki Loon in 6th with 1,237. Partin Zixt Door. It's Party Next Door, but it's Party Next Door. There you go. I figured it out. With 1,263. When it's your first time on the top 10 riders list, I gotta get your name wrong. That's how it goes. We had James A. Garza 11 in 4th with 1,504. Skinny P himself in 3rd place with 1,521. Sunglasses in 2nd with 2,122. And Bubbles Ducky in 1st place with 2,226. Rode 4 too many rides, and then you would have gotten to 2,222, and that would have been really cool. But there you go. So those are your top 10 rides and your top 10 riders, and now I will take questions from the audience. Please, what are your questions about MC Parks? Let's see what's going on. Any live action princess appearances for the Thursday Fun Nights this summer? You never know what characters will turn up at the MC Parks events. I would bet more strongly on maybe folks who are beach and or island themed, maybe, but you never know who's going to show up. You never know. Any progress on Rise of the Resistance? Yes, there is. We are doing
really
loads of work on the ride itself, the pre-shows, and also something that's really important to us is the cast member interactions with the ride operators. It's a big part of the ride, to be completely honest, as you're getting ready to ride and the interactions you have with the First Order and the Resistance who break you out and all that. Spoilers. We think that's a big part of the ride. We're doing some fun work on that. And similarly to it's a similar project to Happily Ever After. I've said it before, I'll say it again, but it's a similar project to Happily Ever After in that we've had to invent a lot of new tech to get some of this stuff to work properly. That's really cool and exciting. We'll probably do a little bit of a deeper dive into some of that at the expo, I'd imagine, showing how we're pulling. Well, maybe not, because we might want to keep some cards close to our chest. Who knows? We'll see. But it's really neat. It's really cool, and I can't wait for you all to see it. And also, Broken TV is killing it with some of the pre-show work. Also,
we were sent a video today of some of the work he's doing, and I'm really like, I have to hold back wanting to show people
I
this.
know. It's so cool. I think we're gonna have to show some of it at the expo.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be really neat. Any work on Cosmic Rewinds? Not that much, to be honest. The show building is there, the track is laid out, and the track has speeds on it. But obviously, there's a lot of animation work we're gonna have to do for kind of the big set pieces throughout the attraction. So that stuff we haven't really gotten around to yet. So all that's happening. Tiano's Bayou Adventure coming. It is indeed. We have been doing some work on that. The thing that we're mainly gated on before we can open that, of course, like we've started, but that whole half of Magic Kingdom is getting rebuilt. And we can't just paste in Splash Mountain because of the way that, scaling problems are and everything. So it's probably going to get pasted in with the rest of Magic Kingdom West, which we're working on. We're getting there. Progress is happening. But maybe Darren or Josh can take a quick pick of what Tiana's is looking like if we want to. Maybe it's still too much in progress and stuff might change, but you never know. Are we planning on adding the pre-show to Dinosaur? Correction, or do we plan on re-adding the pre-show from Dinosaur? It did close because of some technical difficulties. We haven't gotten around to fixing those up. So, definitely on the list, but I don't think it's on the top of anybody's list. Sorry to say. But I am with you in that I would love to have Dr. Seeker and Dr. Marsh back to their antics on MC Parks.
Oh, there.
Exactly. How's Tiana's going? Answered that one. Is there any progress on Phantasmic? We've been workshopping some stuff here and there. But
Mostly tech demos.
Yeah, doing a lot of things like, oh, this is how we could do this effect, this is how we could do that effect. But it's kind of been something that happens in little spurts every now and then. People's attentions are mostly on other projects right now. Autograph books, and will be possible for characters to sign items too. That's a really neat idea, having characters sign items in addition to the autograph book. That isn't something that I've considered before. Autograph books, definitely. And photos with characters, definitely things that have been discussed and talked about. If you open your keepsake book, you'll actually see that the first 2 slots in there are autographs and photos. So, something that we've definitely already made space for. We've got some other stuff that is going to be coming out first on the sort of collectible side of things. So yeah, there you go. Will we build the Anaheim Convention Center? We started building the Anaheim Convention Center, believe it or not. It's on the Disneyland server.
Outlined.
Yeah, if you go to where it is relative to Disneyland,
there's a surprising amount of it built.
Yeah, I think it's within the area that guests can access.
I think it is.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe the amount of times we're like, we should host something here, and then we're like, nah, it's too much of a build to do for this event.
It's true, and it always ends up being the case. Um,
But that's like after everybody works on it for a day. We're like, yeah.
exactly. Exactly. Will Galaxy's Edge open this year? Maybe. You never know.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty neat, I'd say. Can we be called the Grill Masters of MC Parks as an honorary title? I guess we can't be Grill Masters in general. But I think as far as like, you know,
Yeah,
the
we're
domain of MC
within
Parks.
our. Yeah.
Yeah, we're the Grill Masters of MC Parks. If only there was some way in game for us to denote those titles. Interesting. Let's see. Is there any chance of Kilimanjaro safaris ever coming or jungle cruise? Eventually, we would like to have everything that exists in real life built here on the server. Kilimanjaro safaris, fun fact, was actually supposed to be an opening day attraction for Animal Kingdom in 2015, 2016? One of those. 16.
Yeah.
That long already?
Yeah. And then I think like Vec forgot to save the animals or something and they all got deleted. I forget what happened.
Wasn't he the only one working on them as like 50 million animals?
Yeah. But you know, at this point, the whole savannah and the entirety of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve would have to be rebuilt.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wouldn't hold your breath for any time soon. Jungle Cruise, there is a surprising amount of work done. There's just some of the changes that we got to make for the, since the most recent refurb of it. So, you know, it might be something that happens.
Well, there's a surprising amount done depending on the park.
Yeah. Any progress on World of Color? No, I don't think anything has been done.
I wish.
Any World of Color variant.
Look, if we had a
hot take,
button,
I would say that we should do the Universal show before World of Color. I really like the Universal show.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. You know. And also let's give Universal some nighttime spectacular love, you know, like that'd be neat. So there you go. How's Forbidden Journey going? Very, very early days on Forbidden Journey. Sorry about that. We're definitely going around to like ET first and Mummy. Those are kind of the two ones. Oh, my game's been crashing a lot recently. Whoops. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on the Universal side. There's been like very little bits started for Forbidden Journey, but we're definitely working on both Mummy and ET earlier on. Have we announced that we're doing anything beyond the fireworks shows for the 4th? I don't believe so.
We got some cool merch coming in.
Oh, we do have some cool merch coming in. That's true. That's very true. So stay tuned for that. But of course, you can celebrate America with Celebrate America, 4th of July concert in the sky. Did I get that right?
Yep.
There you go. It'll be playing all day tomorrow. I think it played today as well.
It plays at 6 p.m. every day and then all day tomorrow.
There you go. So, America, enjoy. Caca. Any Phantom Manor updates? I think a decent chunk of Phantom Manor's been done.
Pretty sure the trees were done within the last
I saw. I was snooping around for a video project I'm working on, and I don't know, maybe this is giving too much away. I saw a really cool tech effect that King was working on for Phantom Manor, and it looked really awesome.
Ooh.
So excited to see new tech stuff happening with that.
Sweet. I love Phantom Manor. It's a cool ride. Cooler than Haunted Mansion, in my opinion. I don't think that's that hot of a take, though. I think people generally agree with that one.
Right. If you want to see it in real time and give your real time opinion.
That sure. Why not? Everyone will just have to listen to me.
Yeah.
Experiencing this.
All right. All right. Set your time to night real quick.
Okay. Okay.
Night. No night vision.
No night vision.
All right. Look at the wall.
All right. Look at the wall. Oh.
Isn't that neat?
That is neat. I'm gonna watch that again. And that's not even like that complicated.
No. It just looks really cool.
And you want to
know? And then
why?
have you seen this TP to me again?
Oh boy, this effect. It's really cool. It's so stupid that I'm getting a review of this effect when you see it. But what's cool about this effect is it does one of my favorite things. It uses multiple different mediums together, and like everything by itself would be like, whatever. But like when you put it together, it feels like more than the sum of its parts. And I like effects like that.
Yeah, I agree. And then TP me one more time.
Yeah.
I'm
So we
assuming
did it
you've
for
seen this
real.
before. Yeah.
Yeah. We debated doing this for like the last Haunted Mansion, decided not to.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm a fan of doing it for real, like this. There you go. Sorry, that wasn't fun for anyone else except for me. But we just did it anyway, so whatever. The kind of entertainment that you come here for. Darren also did post a little teaser image of Tiana's Bayou Adventure at 9:24
Last time we
p.m.
talked about it, I showed the exterior, and like not much has changed from then, I don't think. So I figured I'd show an inside shot.
There you go. All right. Any work on Fantasy Springs? Have we started? Has anybody started Fantasy Springs yet? I don't think so.
No.
Not
I'm
yet.
pretty sure like Wes cleared out the land or something.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Excavation's begun.
Yeah. Even with Tron's construction currently underway, is there any idea when the Walt Disney World Railroad will be back running? So the only thing we're waiting on for the Walt Disney World Railroad is a model for the ride vehicles. So if you or someone you know would like to join the resource pack team to create the Walt Disney World Railroad's engines and passenger cars,
please do
so. Why do we have a rainbow tunnel over here?
Oh yeah. Oh well, that was.
Oh, was this also a spoiler or something? I just figured it was just like a dumb little thing.
It was a dumb little thing. While you're over here, though, I do want to.
Oh boy, we're doing this again.
Seen this before.
Okay, what's this?
This is the wall at Guardians. Like move around.
Oh, I have seen this before. This is old.
Yeah.
And this is just like yeah. I know how this is done. Yeah, this is cool. Anyway. Okay.
Ryan and I are having fun.
We're having a blast. We're having an absolute blast. I know nobody else is.
Whenever I go to any of like the technician like play yards where they test stuff out, I always find myself just like having fun.
We've talked about opening stuff like this up to the public before.
Yeah. It'd be cool. There's a quote about Frank Wells in the Imagineering story about how he always loved being at like the WDI offices because like no matter what was going on in like the actual like business of the company, he just loved going to Imagineering and just like playing with whatever cool thing they were like toying around with.
Well, who wouldn't? I don't know.
We're living it right now, so
it's true. So there you go. That's cool. Anyway, where was I in the questions here? I'm nowhere near up to current. Any new wands? I need something to burn my points on. I know that you and most people need new things to burn their points on, and I think I have something coming next month that has the capacity.
Huge burn potential.
Huge burn potential for sure. But it's been something that's been in my mind for over a year now, that there definitely needs to be more Park Point syncs, and I've got a few ideas. One that's coming soon, one that's going to be a little bit larger of a project, but I think has the capacity to be really neat. But we got some ideas. Are we planning on getting rid of Primeval Whirl anytime soon? So when there is a successor to that plot of land, most likely this Tropical Americas project, once that has been built in real life and we start working on it in real life, or we start working on it on the server, and once we're ready to paste that in on the server, that's when we will close Primeval Whirl. Likewise, that's why you can find Splash Mountain still open in Magic Kingdom today, because we close this thing when we are ready to paste in the new thing. Because there's really no reason for us to have an area be closed just to be more like it is in real life, if we could instead just have the land being open and being used. So that's kind of our thought process. Is HHN coming back this year? I'd imagine so.
Probably.
Let's see. what's the next ride being opened at Epcot?
Good question.
Well,
Your
it's not
guess
a
is as good as
ride,
mine.
but it is an attraction. I'd say it's most likely, maybe not.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe not.
That's true. Actually, you're right.
There's
It's probably it's more likely Living with the Land. But what I was about to say, because I kind of forgot about, you know, rebuilds of stuff happening, but my original thought was going to be Journey of Water. But I think Living with the Land, the new Living with the Land build, probably will eke it out. And the entire land pavilion, I should say, not just Living with the Land.
minus Soren.
Oh yeah, the attraction of Soarin'. I was talking about the building, not just like we just rebuilt Living with the Land and not the rest
The
of the building.
annex of the building.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Let's see. Anywhere can finishing the Swan and Dolphin. I think everything that's there would have to be redone.
Yeah.
I think. So I don't think it's on any Imagineer's big to-do list. But let me tell you, whenever somebody wants to do more stuff in Walt Disney World and wants to get us closer to having the entirety of Walt Disney World, I get really happy. So if anybody wants to join the Imagineering
It's Ryan's
team,
love language.
it really is help me finish Walt Disney World and Minecraft.
You know how many forests I've built in the past couple months?
Hey, and Josh, appreciate it. I love it. Big fan. So if you want to join the Imagineering team and help us finish Walt Disney World in Minecraft after 12 years.
That's a really good point, Josh. Here you are, filling an entire forest's worth of trees and redoing roads by...
Are you insinuating that I don't appreciate it?
I'm insinuating that we talked about all the things we did in June and massive roadway updates were not in the list.
That's true.
Partially because I forgot.
That's true. And it's also because Josh didn't post a picture to Parks updates.
Look, I'm not done yet. I haven't rerouted the buses to go the proper way yet.
All right.
Sounds like Josh has a fun tonight.
I'm gonna crash Walt Disney World multiple more times getting the TCC set up to be prepared.
Oh no. Oh no. I cringe whenever you talk about crashing the server while you're saving TCC because of the way that TCC saves can get corrupted like that. It's like, oh no.
Look, when we have a better way of doing it.
It's true. The only better way I could say is export it as a no limits thing, but that would not. I don't know how much better that is. Anyway, other questions that folks have. Rat Pods wants to know if Galaxy's Edge will have a Build-A-Droid mechanic. That is indeed the plan. What rides can we say we're opening sooner this year? So, Lollipop Seed, let me tell you something.
You heard of the Expo?
Well, no, that's not what I was going to say. What I was actually going to say is, so something that's really cool about MC Parks is that the entire team is comprised of volunteers. Everybody here does MC Parks as a secondary thing in their life to their main thing, whether that's work or school or something else. So nobody's working at MC Parks full time. And because of that, we don't like to set deadlines on things when we don't have to. And we most certainly don't like to make promises about rides opening in certain timeframes that we're not sure if we are going to keep. So in the interest of that, we don't have. Sorry, I'm speaking slowly because I'm playing around with more things that are in this little technician play area. I thought for a second, Darren, that this was like a split flap display.
I mean, it could be.
I guess it could be theoretically.
Yeah.
But that's really cool.
Ryan and I are playing.
Yeah, we're playing around. Anyway, but because everybody here is a volunteer, we don't set deadlines on things like that, and we don't really set estimated timeframes on things until we're like very ready to open. So that's kind of where that's at. So I cannot say anything that's opening soon or opening this year, but that doesn't mean that there's nothing that's very far along and might open soon or this year. At the expo next month, we're going to show you some updates as opposed to just telling you about it like we are during this here meeting. And you might get a better idea of what I mean. So stay tuned. any new Walt Disney World resorts being actively built? There's
Contemporary.
the rebuild of the Contemporary.
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
Caribbean
So that's not just the main hotel. That's the Garden Wing and also Bay Lake Tower.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that,
And,
the full complex is
else.
done.
yeah, and the eastern shores of Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort also.
Yes.
But I would very much like the rest of the Walt Disney World Resort hotels to also see some work. So join the team.
Boy, are you gonna like what Accident wants to do once he's done with his current things.
Oh, you can't tease me like that, Josh. All right, now I'm just going to be sitting here wondering what that might be. Oh, come on. Let's see. Any progress on refurbed Toontown and Indy? Indy? We're not.
Indy.
We're not refurbing Indiana Jones. Why would we
Oh,
be
there
doing
were
that?
changes to it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
some of the changes on the real ride.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought they wanted like a rebuild of it.
No.
Okay, got it.
Toontown, stay tuned.
I see
Got
what you
it?
did there.
Huh?
There has been work on Toontown, a good amount of work on Toontown. Nobody's tackled any of the Indy changes. When is Toy Story Mania coming? Nobody is currently working on that one. Is it possible to enter Discovery Core? You cannot. I am sorry. Discovery Core is one of our custom parks. That's not open for early access right now. Has Tokyo Disneyland been touched? I mean, there's a bunch of it there. You can go and you can see it.
Yeah. Mike and Sully's is being worked on.
Monsters Inc. Ride and Go Seek.
Whatever it's called. And then, like we were saying earlier, that like some like very, very early baseline work for Fantasy Springs.
Awesome. Could I craft gold boots if I panned for enough gold and knots? I'm pretty sure that I have crafting disabled for guests. But maybe if you can, go for it, I guess. Any time frame on Journey of Water? No. Is there gonna be a 500k wand, like 500,000 park points, or 500,000 guests? I imagine you're talking about 500,000 guests. I don't know. See till we get closer to that.
Well, we could sell it for 500,000 park points.
Oh, of course we could. You're right. Is there more Epcot merch coming to the server? You never know. You never know. If you want to be a part of choosing what merch we build on the server, then you're going to want to join the resource pack team. Are we working on Communicore Hall? Yes. Any progress on Mission Space?
It's an empty
No.
building. I can't imagine it'll take us.
It's true. It's true. I did see that it got started though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the empty building part is done. It's the garden and stage part that's left.
Yeah. Universal bus transportation. I'd love to do that eventually. How long does it usually take to build something? Depends
It
on
highly depends.
the thing is. Maybe we'll have some panels or presentations at the expo that go a little bit deeper into our progress.
If it's an empty festival center, pretty quick.
There you go. And
Big old rectangle.
you know what? I think we might end things off there. So I want to thank you all for joining us this month for the MC Parks monthly public meeting. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. This meeting is
Sponsored by Skillshare.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't tell people they're sponsored by things when it's not sponsored by things. That's how we'll never get a sponsor. If you want to sponsor the MC Parks weekly meeting,
Here I am doing it for free.
it's true. I don't know. How much do you think a sponsorship for the MC Parks weekly meeting would be?
how much would somebody be willing to pay, or how much
It's
would we
true.
want to charge?
I don't know.
Those
I don't
are
know. Hey, go to mcparks.us/sponsor or sponsors, and don't ignore the spreadsheet that's there because we're not taking sponsorships for rides. But say you want to sponsor a meeting, and then just name your price. And if I see something that I think, you know what, yeah, then I'll take you up on it. How's that sound?
for the bit. My price would be really low.
I mean, I'm not gonna say what I'll do, but just go and do it. You know, like just to see why not.
See what happens.
Yeah. I'll check it before next month's meeting, and maybe I'll reach out to somebody to ink a deal there. Adjourned. Thank you very much for coming down. Good night, everyone. Have a good one.